Hello everyone, I hope you're having a great day today. So today we are renovating slash building one of the apartments up in San Myshuno, which is a split level one. It is currently occupied in my game by Victor and Lily Feng, so I thought kind of taking their personalities into consideration when building them a new apartment, because obviously in my game, I don't know whether that's the same for everyone else, is one of them is a CEO and the other is, I think, pretty high up in the president, the I can't remember what career it is, the one where they get votes, the candidate thing. So he's quite high up in that. I don't think he's like governor or anything like that yet, but I thought they needed a space that was more built for entertaining and showing off and sort of having lots of people around. So we have two split levels. We have the kitchen and dining sort of area up here, which is all greys, and we've got like built-in cabinets and everything, because there would probably be not a lot of space to actually store a lot of stuff in here. And we wanted to take advantage of the full height windows that are on both levels that is kind of behind us at the moment, so the balcony and stuff looks down over where the sitting area will be, and also you can kind of stand out cooking and have a look at the lovely view. And there's a bar and a small tiny bathroom as well up here, so if you're entertaining people, they can sort of congregate between both floors and try to keep it quite a minimal sort of theme, keeping it quite black and white and making it sort of have a lot of glass as well to reflect all the big windows and stuff that we've got about here. And I don't normally put the ovens like in wall, sort of next to wall cabinets, but I quite liked it in this one because I didn't want them sort of sticking through the cabinets, sort of while you were looking over the edge, and then sort of blocking the nice aesthetic we had going on at the top. So at the bottom we have the bedroom and the bathroom and a little cupboard area right at the back, so it's kind of all tucked away. They probably wouldn't use those spaces that often because they're too busy entertaining and being a very important people, so I made them less of a feature in this house and sort of had these nice big black doors, and to try to add, I like how when you stretch it on the diagonal it kind of add little windows around it, so I was like, we need to add another window into the living area. And in the bedroom they have a dressing area just tucked off in this weird sort of diagonal bit, and we have a mirror and a seat there, and then we have a little thin bathroom so they don't have to walk all the way upstairs. And in the bedroom it's kind of gone for dark colours as well, but brought in some more natural things because we've got like a big concrete floor, so you kind of want some nice stuff. And we've got a nice big white plant as well, which I thought it was quite nice to use some different colour variations on that, just to make it interesting and bring in, well, we're using quite a lot of white just to contrast it, because I don't think they didn't particularly have that much colour in their apartment beforehand, so I thought I would kind of keep it the same. And I like using the fitness stuff paint, well, I think they're like maps and all that sort of stuff, kind of like using those as little decorative different scaled pictures on the wall, just to make it a little more interesting, and trying to fit everything in this little tiny bathroom. It kind of makes everything off to one side, because you don't really want the bathroom fittings kind of in the window. So I had to put those all down the end, and this was a really super awkward hallway, so it's kind of interesting to try and put everything in like the the coat hangings and the umbrellas and stuff. Then in the little off room we have a laundry sort of place where they've got washing machines, which took me ages to actually get them to work, because for some reason when you put them in they sometimes don't recognize that they're there, which is very odd. But all the washing and laundry stuff, and I've got like brooms and all that sort of stuff is just tucked away in there. And then we've got this massive space for them to have a formal seating area, which is what we're going to work on now. So we've got the nice big like leather seats from City Living, and I wanted to have a massive like light feature over the table. I was just trying to pick out the light, and I used the modern one to kind of do that. So I thought I didn't want to block the view from the balcony, and they were kind of thin enough that they wouldn't really do that, but I had to scale some of them up, so it kind of made them come down far enough to actually get some light onto the bottom floor. Then we're using some more of the white bushes as well, just because we didn't want to bring in that much colour. And we've got the gold tiger rug as well, because I thought that was pretty good for adding in some gold tones as well, because obviously they have to show off their wealth for when their friends come around. I actually played with them for a bit afterwards, after I'd built it, and invited I think it was Lily's like colleagues round, and they all had cake and sort of gossiping and stuff, because she was trying to do a good impression to all her young employees. So I can never tell who's the boss anymore when you're like making friends. In The Sims 3 it was super obvious, because it told you who was the boss, so you could like smooth them and stuff. But now we have no idea, so that'd be a fun thing if they actually could bring that back. Because I was thinking like this morning about how you can't even change like careers. Like I know in the military career you used to be able to change to some, or was it I think it was the detective career, you could change onto the military one because it had certain like things you had to learn in Sims 3. But it'd be quite fun to do, like bring that back, especially if you're doing journalism, and then you could like choose between being like a journalist, a book author, and a critic, so you could kind of go into that sort of job as well, because they're all very similar. But I don't think we'll be seeing that anytime soon. And we've got an informal little seating area behind the formal one, just so they can have like a space that's a bit more relaxed and has a TV and stuff, because I didn't want any walls in the main space, so I had to use the back wall. And I put in a little fireplace on the side just to add some warmth in the winter. And we've also got the decoration box and the Parenthood little notice board in there, and extra storage spaces. It's quite a nice little cubby area. And I broke the space off by using the bookshelves, because I thought they were quite cool. So it's a very monotone build, but here are the screenshots. I hope you enjoyed this build. If you did, feel free to give it a like, and if you'd like to see any more builds, then feel free to subscribe, and hopefully I will see you in the next one. Bye.